Steve Dotto here. Macintosh users keep bugging their Windows counterparts saying, Macintosh has never crashed, Macintosh has never crashed. Well, that's not entirely true. Macintoshes crash not quite as often, perhaps, as their Windows brethren, but they have one other nasty habit which bugs me an awful lot. If you've got limited amount of memory on your Mac, it'll sometimes freeze while it reallocates memory. We're talking about RAM. For instance, on my notebook, I've got 4 gigabytes of RAM. That's not enough. I can't believe I'm saying 4 gigabytes isn't enough in this day and age, but it seems that is the case. So occasionally, and more than occasionally, my notebook will just stop working. It'll just sit there and the screen will freeze, the mouse will be unresponsive, the keyboard will be unresponsive. And what it's doing is actually freeing up memory so that it can reallocate it when it's run out. I want to show you a great little utility that I've installed that really helps me. It doesn't necessarily always alleviate the problem as far as not having enough memory, but at least it informs me when I don't have enough, and it gives me one nice option for freeing up memory a little more quickly than might otherwise be the case. It's called MemoryScope. Let's take a look at it right here. If we take a look here in the top menu bar of my computer, you see that it says that I have 5.5 gigabytes free. Now this is on my desktop computer. I actually have 12 gigabytes of memory, believe it or not, on this computer. It's sensational. But at any rate, this is MemoryScope in action. If I click on it, I can pop it open, and I see here a little display that tells me all of the different resources that are being used by my computer at this time. And now, here's one of the problems. When you got 12 gigabytes of memory at your disposal, you tend not to close anything, and you tend to be a little bit wasteful in what you do leave open. For example, if you take a look here in my bar, I've got just about every website on creation open. You might wonder why I need to have damn you autocorrect open all the time. Well, one never knows when one's going to need a laugh. Does one? MemoryScope tells me what's open, and the nice thing is, as you're getting down to like below 1 gigabyte of memory free, that'll warn you not to be opening a whole bunch of new applications without maybe closing something else down, or as far as I'm concerned right now, closing down Windows or closing down browser sessions. You know, we used to say that Microsoft was the great evil as far as being wasteful and using our memory and our resources. Well, that's not the case anymore. Office is almost inconsequential if you're running it. What really eats up your memory is open browser windows. As you take a look through here, you can see it's all Chrome, Firefox, all of those different things are using up tons of resources. Now, here's one other nice thing that MemoryScope will do for us. If you click here on free memory, it will go through your computer and it will then force it to allocate new memory. You see it actually freezing here, telling me that it's frozen so that I can't do new things while it's actually doing that, and then it's freed up about almost a gigabyte of memory. That's a nice feature as you're getting low. And if you don't restart your computer on a regular basis, sometimes it's a good idea to free up memory, because although the Macintosh operating system should do that for you, doesn't necessarily always do a great job. The program itself costs $1.99, available in the App Store. As far as I'm concerned, it's well worth the investment, just for always keeping me informed of how much memory I have available at any time.